come over here is the Mexican and the Spanish. That's the closest thing to Hebrew. Then you got the Chinese, shit like that. You got Arab, shit like that. You feel me? Now they come over here.
A lot of them are
wrong. Hold on, let me go back. I'm gonna go back to the Europeans. The Europeans is over here. You got the Sicilians, the Italians. Yeah. They come try to bust a move. They whole plan. These stupid motherfuckers said, I'm gonna come over here, get rich, and go back home and be balling. They came over here and became impoverished. They so fucking stupid. I read, it was a doctor. He was speaking on heads and the size and shape of a head, and you could define a person and the way he think by the shape of his head. He said the knob-headed people are the most simple-minded and dumb people. Knob-headed is most likely Italian. Like Al Capone got a knob, or like a doorknob head. Yeah. Stupid ass motherfuckers. Yeah. They can't think. Therefore, they can't run a proper business. They always got problems in their business because they too aggressive. They can't think because they're too aggressive. Their emotions hinder. They breaking down situations. They can't sit there and consume the information because they're too emotional.
That king.
Now wait a minute. But guess what he said when he started talking about us? About the hook-headed people. He said the hook-headed people, which came from Africa. Then he started talking about the hats we wore. Because of this weird sex I had because we were so powerful up there. Yeah. Like this shit was so powerful, they just growing up, man, this shit weird. Yeah. You feel me? Like I was looking at the Yaku shit, I seen the little thing with Yaku, like a little alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel me?
They said his head was so big it sounded
two bins.
Like an alien, man. The man knew so motherfucking much.
Yeah. That's how you make it. Cause cause
they came through and bust all that
shit up. Yasmir.
Dog, that's a smart. I ain't gonna lie. I get Yahweh too. I'm fucked up by Yahweh. I know a lot of people ain't know Yahweh. I'm fucked up by. Cause I used to sit down in prison. You ain't gonna find me. I used to sit here and break this down like this, like it ain't nothing. That man sat there and broke that shit down like. I really admire that man for like. I'm like, damn, like. How you just go through this shit and break this shit up like this? Like, okay, this is what you gotta do.
You gotta take these.
Years I went by, man, how people been. Oh, come on, man, we going to church this Sunday.
Yeah.
Grandma ain't never took a concordance. Grandma ain't never took a dictionary. Grandma ain't never took, but she got a bottle with a case and a pen and all this other good looking shit and a big ass church hat and putting out motherfucking rent money in the motherfucking open tray. No damn well we gonna get kicked out of the motherfucking house. We ain't got no motherfucking money. But guess what? We gonna show how the more knowledgeable people always gonna control the motherfuckers who don't know shit. Cause you dumb as fuck. You owe $500 on your rent. But guess what? I'm gonna come to church, and when the pastor say it's the church anniversary, I'm gonna put $100 in there. And when he say it's the church wedding, I'm gonna put $100 in there. And the pastor, the offering train went around 10 times. You put $1,000 in there, and you owe $500 on your rent. Now you 2 months behind, talking about Jesus gonna save you.
Oh man, Jesus gonna fix it. They just spent $500 million in Martin Luther King statue.
God got the church needed some money to get punished.
Now they got to spend $40 million to straighten it out.
Come on, they better cut the lights off.
What do you think they paid that with?
Now you got niggas
right? You know what? They spent $500 million for the statue of Martin Luther King and Rome.
That's us
in Rome, right? And then turn around, now they got to spend $40 more million to go in there and fix it and straighten it out. Really? What you think all this money coming from? What they doing with it? You know
that's why our reparations going.
They ain't taking the taxes from these motherfucking the European people. You best believe when you do an income taxes, it got an identity of who you are. That bitch will tell you why you got to fill your race out of your taxes. Because they're gonna ask you what race are you? Black, white, so on, such and that.
They do.
That's how the European.
Man, they ain't do nothing but great job.
That's it.
Because you got to think about it.
Yeah.
Let's just say this is my shit. This your barbershop, man.
Yeah.
This your shit.
Yes, it is.
Right? This your shit. You say you want to put a statue in it.
Yeah.
This your shit. It really don't cost you shit to put a statue in it. Because all the materials that you need is in your shit.
Yeah.
What you need? You need this shit to mix together, make you use on concrete. It's your shit. It's yours.
That's it.
So really, they not paying nobody. They just creating jobs. They fuck that shit up on
You mean Job? You mean Job?
Yeah, Job. They created Job.
They created Job. They put him in the Bible and they let you know that. And you know, every time something comes, you know, Job always worked.
Yeah.
He always did this. So you gotta believe. See, believe for children. You gotta have
Job is science.
Yeah.
Job, clear.
But check this out. What we learn in school.
Job,
first thing we learn
in
school about a book, we check They got a title on it. You know what I'm saying? The edition where it come from, and it got the damn the people who wrote it, and it also got a date. Now we know the European came over here in 1492, right? But this book right here was given to, I think, 1611. The first time it touched over here, after the Europeans put their hands on it. Yeah, here it is right here. The King James Version. Alright, this is preface to the 1873 edition. But if you read from the beginning, it says, most time honored and widely used edition of the English Bible is a translated version of 1611, commonly known as the authorized version of King James. But King James over here at 1611. But the Europeans got here, they got here in 1492.
They didn't already did.
Just 100 and some years after they done been here, they get this idea to come up with the King James Version, which was a homosexual. We know that, right? He was a homosexual that was very aggressively towards women. He killed his own mom out of ignorance, and he hated women so much. And his lover was Lord Buckingham. And Lord Buckingham is who he was with. And they dwelled together in Buckingham Palace. Now, these are the same people that supported the slave trade and the business that was over here funding.
Come on in.
Okay?
Oh, they coming in.